Okay, this morning we're going to look at Terrell on a video he's made 2 weeks after his first one. He's made quite a few changes here. He doesn't have 3 or 4 windups anymore. One simple windup to the left, coming back to the right. This is at this point is where I want to extend that right leg fully. He's keeping his shoulders level now. He used to drop that left shoulder down. Keeping his left arm a little better with the left knee. I would still, right here, you see the left arm is getting past the left knee. Like I said in your first video, because you're a beginner, I would probably keep that left arm with that left knee all the way to the front of the circle right here. Okay. So let's see when that left knee drops down. Right about here. Okay. So you want to hold that left knee right there. Let's take a look at Valerie Allman on the left here. Okay, see how her left knee and her foot are pointing toward the throwing direction? That's where you want to keep it, right there. And you take a look at her posture up here. See her left shoulder pretty much even with her left hip. And see how you're kind of diving? I call that head hunting, where you're really driving your head forward. So try to keep your left shoulder a little more vertical. Try to keep this left arm a little more even too. Level with the shoulders. That'll bring this discus down a little bit because you're going to need that later. Okay, got a nice wide sweep leg. Right here you see your discuses are dropping down. You got to keep that thing stretched behind you. Take a look at Valerie Allman again here. See how the discus is behind her shoulder? Straight arm, because she's got a lot of tension on that. See, don't try to pull the discus here. Just let it go along for the ride in the back. Create that stretch. Okay. Right here, you see how your left knee and foot rotate off this way to the left? You want to lock that in right here. You don't want it to move. Everything rotates around that. That's kind of your pivot point, and everything should go around it. You see how your foot's turning and you're getting off? And you never want to be in this position with both feet facing back. So let's take a look at how Valerie Allman does this. All right, so your left knee's down. Everything in the left leg is driving this way. Everything else is rotating around it. Left arm, right leg, everything's rotating around that solid base. Okay, now watch how she comes off. Right there. See, your feet are not both facing backward. This foot is going to come vertical and come off, and then this shin here is going to be horizontal, and it's going to rotate around to the front. Okay, just like that. All right. So yeah, circular motion. Now let's compare that to what you're doing here. Same problem you had 2 weeks ago. Okay, follow that left leg. You see, you never quite get this left leg up to horizontal, and you because you the late push off, this foot is pointing backwards. Keep this foot pointing vertically. Okay, you want it nice and short so it can rotate fast. Okay, now we're going to take a look at your right leg. The same problem you had last time. You're keeping the knees a little farther apart now, but right here, as you're ready to push off, yeah, keep that left knee down. Right here, as you're ready to push off, let's watch Valerie Allman's right leg. Okay, you never straighten your right leg out. See that? She straightens it back here, so it's nice and got a nice wide radius. See, the foot's out away from her. Right here, you want it out here. Okay, and lead with the inside of the foot, inside of the thigh. Instead of driving this knee in, drive it out. See her knee go out? Out away from you. Okay, so the right leg, you've got to get that. You've got to let the knee start leading, but you've got to bring this knee up. Watch Valerie Allman's right knee. Okay, see it? Now watch how the thigh comes up. See it? Right here. And the foot drops below. You've got your foot way back here because you've got to bring this knee up so the foot will stay below it. Okay, and that's how you want to land. Okay, you don't want to kind of go backwards here. You want your hip on top of the foot. See your hips right here? Your foot's way back here. All right, let's take a look at Valerie Allman again. Okay, see the hip, see the foot right on top. And take a look at the left foot comparison, okay? All right, next thing to take a look at is the discus. Okay, see how Valerie Allman has the discus low, brings it high. Okay, low to high. And let's watch your discus move. That's why you wanted it right here. That's why I was saying keep the shoulders level right here, because that keeps the discus low, because you have to bring it up right here. Okay? You don't have to be as high as Valerie Allman has it, but you need to bring it up here. Closer to level with the shoulders. Does this lean forward here to the back of the circle? We'll bring that discus up naturally. Okay? And other than that, it looks pretty good through the finish. You can see right here your arm is going this direction. Now watch the discus. See how it's shot upward? Try to keep that level by practicing stand throws where you just throw it horizontally. You want that discus to release out of your hand perfectly flat. But with this angle here, you do want it to have the angle this way. But when you practice the stand throws, practice throwing straight ahead. Try to get that discus straight. Okay, but in the meet, or when you're actually throwing it with this angle back here, you do want it to go up, but not like this. Because you can imagine all this wind that's hitting it, the wind resistance, it acts like a sail. It's taking a lot of distance off your discus. Okay, your angle's a little bit high. Okay, but that's mostly what you want to watch. Now the discus, if I remember flies, yeah, it's going to go way to the left here somewhere. There it is, flying way to the left side of the field. So your release, don't shorten the arm after you release it. Keep your arm straight and long. See how after you release it, it bends at the elbow. Right here. See that? Keep it long. Don't watch the discus. Your eyes are up here looking at it. Okay? Keep turning. Keep turning everything to the left. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I don't want to get any more details at the finish, because that'll be enough probably to get you a PR. All right, we'll wait for the next video. Thanks.